Round of applause to welcome to the stage and all your love and attention. So, can we all start clapping, please? Jamie Douglas! Oh, Jeremy Beadle. yeah, let's keep it going. Yeah, Jay, if you're wondering if masturbation is wrong, by the way, maybe ask a nun. That's a callback, by the way. It's nice to be here. I'm Jamie. I've got parents from Glasgow. My dad's from Glasgow. My mum's from Newcastle. That's about as volatile a mix as Philip Schofield and Powers of Position. Positions of power, I can't even say it. Yeah, Schofield, he got in trouble for a couple of things. He abused his position of power. See, I can do it right. He abused that to skip the queue in the Queen's funeral, and everyone's really angry at him for being really impatient. He's also got in trouble for waiting years and years for a young boy to mature to the age where he can have a sexual relationship with him. So we're angry at him for being really, really patient. I always think in this situation, I want to hear from the kid. Like, what does he say to his friends? Like, guess what, guys? Guess who's been shagging the host from this morning? And everyone's like, oh, Holly Willoughby, nice one, mate. He's like, not quite. But yeah, my family is. I love my family, but we're a bit different. Like with my mum, for example, I'd say our relationship's like ordering food in Greggs. And that the warmth is just in all the wrong places. Me and my mum have got a few things in common. So body fat percentage is one, low credit rating, and penis size. I asked her about that. She said, just be glad you didn't get it from your dad. He likes that joke. My family's from quite a rough area in Newcastle, so like me mentioning that I have a dad is a bit of a brag, so sorry about that, guys. It's the kind of area where people can't decide if they'd rather be thieves or fly tippers more. Someone broke into my dad's house and he actually ended up with more stuff. But I live in Harborne now, which is quite a well-to-do area in Birmingham. Kind of straddling the line between working class and middle class. Basically, I use football to stay true to my working class roots, you know? I went to the pub a few weeks ago with my middle class mate, and the guys in there were saying, who do you support? And I said, Newcastle, because my mum's from there. And they asked my mate who he supported, and he just said local business. But no, like middle class people, working class people have very different terms for stuff. So middle class people might call something overnight oats, for example, whereas working class people would just call it a wet flapjack. And on the flip side, like working class people will say, oh, I'm a boring dickhead with no hobbies or anything interesting to say, whereas middle class people would say, I'm a foodie. But no, my family think I've sold out and that I've become middle class, and I don't understand why. And I was trying to work out the other day while I was on the Camembert run to Waitrose. I think maybe because I can spell. My brother-in-law can't spell actually, so could you get some Biff and Chip books and we'll get a learning process going on. That'd be nice. But yeah, I use football to stay true to my roots. I've always used football for geography, but now I've started going to more places, so it's quite nice. I went to Brazil for a while. I studied in Brazil. People would say to me, Jamie, why the fuck would you come to Brazil? Which is actually a really good accent, by the way. Are you Brazilian? Yeah. Ah, muito bem. I know, to be honest, I know you can get in trouble a bit doing foreign accents if you're not from that place. But I think because I can speak Portuguese, I should be allowed to do a Brazilian accent. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah. Yeah? So recently I've been learning Punjabi. I did that joke a couple of weeks ago and the guy started speaking to me in Punjabi. So for that joke it was Swahili, so something equally offensive. But yeah, I always think about, like I've learned some languages and stuff, I always think about how foreign people, in certain situations, we love them no matter what they say. So like French people can say anything about us, like, oh, your people are so ugly, your food is horrible. And we're like, oh my god, Pierre is so sophisticated. Germans love England. They'll be like, oh yeah, I love to read Shakespeare, I eat those little crumpet things, they're lovely. I go hiking in the Lake District, and we're like, you Nazi bastard. My granddad used to say to me, if it wasn't for us, you'd be speaking German right now. And I would say to him, aber ich kann sehr gut Deutsch sprechen, das ist kein Problem für mich. PTSD got him as well. I'm going to lay my cards out on the table here. I am prejudiced in favour of Germany because I did find 2 or 3 German women willing to touch my body. But it's a slow burner though. In my defence, I found this organisation that was just basically set up to help students get laid. It's called the European Union. Went away, so I don't know what happened to that. I always think about football chants as well. We'll bring it back to football. Whenever England play Germany, the England fans will sing, "Two werewolves and one more candy." Yeah, thanks. I hate to not finish it, thanks. Let's see you later to that punchline. But no, I always think, cool, yeah, we have won 2 World Wars and 1 World Cup, but Germany has won 4 World Cups. Now, I don't know about you, but I would definitely give up, say, 1 of those World Wars and 2 World Cups. And obviously, I don't mean World War II, that's a good one, but, World War I, fuck that, I'll let the Kaiser win, no probs. I've got a girlfriend as well, by the way. She's doing something involving epidemiology, infectious disease modelling. Yeah, she seems to know a bit more about it than she lets on sometimes. But yeah, I like. She may or may not be here tonight. No, having a girlfriend's cool. Like we have different experiences. So there's a bit of an age gap between us. So I'm 34, she's 28. I feel like it just means we bring different things to the relationship. So, for example, she still has a nice body, and I remember 9/11. Maybe different strengths. It's not the biggest age gap we know of, actually. We know this girl called Florence, who's 29, I believe. And her boyfriend's 70 years old, 70. Can you imagine going down on a guy and just thinking, he was born when Winston Churchill was Prime Minister. Yeah, Florence and the life support machine, we called her. A bit too harsh for something. But yeah, me and my girlfriend, we get into some experiences you wouldn't otherwise do as a single man. So recently we went to a Chihuahua owners meetup cafe. Only thing is we don't have a Chihuahua. Yeah, they were really pissed off when I turned up with an XL bully. No, but you do get into some experiences. So we went to Greece recently on a trip. People were saying, Athens is really scary, there's people, robbers and stuff everywhere. And I thought, you know what? These guys aren't fucking tough, they're fucking nerds, I looked at all the graffiti was in maths. I definitely wrote that one, she didn't write it. No matter what she says. Well, no, we have, we've been doing some coupley things recently. One thing is like marriages, like we go to a lot of people's weddings. So we went to one of our friends last year, anniversary was the other week actually, so hi Emily. And yeah, so you'll be at this wedding and it's always the same thing. It's like a not that attractive guy, like not too bad looking girl, and they'll say, the girl will be up there like, oh, I can't believe I'm marrying my best friend. It's like, that's your best friend. My best friend's a guy called Jimmy, and he gets pissed and throws chicken nuggets at people. And then he gets really pissed, and then still throws chicken nuggets at people. He gets really pissed, and then he shags my girlfriend's best friend, who is not me, by the way. But he did bite me once, but we won't get into that. But yeah, my friend Jimmy, he's a great guy. He's really smart as well, great at quiz machines. You ever have a friend where you tell everyone they're smart, but they just do dumb shit whenever they're around other people? So we went on a stag do to Dublin a couple of years ago, and he was part of the challenges and stuff, and he came last in the challenges. And on a stag do, when you come last in the challenges, you have to do a forfeit. So his forfeit was that he had to go to the nearest bin and pluck out 3 items of food from the bin and eat them, which is pretty disgusting. So he went through the nearest bin he could find. He found a loaf of mouldy bread, and he found a sealed pot of Tesco grapes. And I thought, oh, fucking hell, lucky guy, he's gotten out of it again. He proceeded to take 3 bites out of the mouldy bread because he doesn't like grapes. And that's my smart friend, so I think I'll leave you on that one. Thank you very much.
Jamie Douglas now, ladies and gentlemen! Jamie Douglas! Wonderful stuff there.